All right, hello, this is Marie Diaries. This is the continuation to video 1 and 2, which I just got done doing video number 2. All right, this is in regards to an article of a missing person that has been missing since June 27th, 1995. Her name is JODI Huisentrut. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. I feel like her name could be possibly like, what is it, like Russian or something like that, or Ukraine or something like that. The only reason why I say that is because I used to work in healthcare, and the last medical employer that I used to work for, um, they had a big population of people that we that we gave care to, and they were like either Ukraine or like Russian and stuff like that. And her name just looked like it could be one of those things. I'm gonna try to look it up before I end this part 3. But yeah, I definitely feel like her name. I don't know why. I just want to know. I be intrigued by some of the, probably the strangest stuff. I guess because maybe because I'm, my skin, but whatever. That's a little side note. But we gonna get into video number 3. I'm trying to figure out what I want to start with. Hold on. Okay, so I keep looking at the astrology deck, one of them that I have over here. So we're gonna use this because I just wanna we're gonna make sure I gotta make sure I use my own oracle deck because I have not been using that enough in my readings lately. Um, so what else? I did see, before I had paused the video, I did see 12:34 on the alarm clock. All right, so what do we need to see from this deck in regards to what happened to JODI Huisentrut? What do we need to see from this deck about what happened to her? We got ninth house, Saturn. I don't know why it's not showing. There we go. Ninth house, Saturn, or Jupiter and Saturn. What? What am I saying? Ninth house, Jupiter and Sagittarius with principal. So, yeah. Okay, so that came out. Again, that's the first card coming out, and we have the moon and the sun out here. So something could be significant about somebody other than her, because we already know, like I said, we found out that she is a Gemini. So there is something significant about a fire sign. What else, if anything, do we need to see from this deck in regards to what happened to Judy Hughes and True? You got fourth house, Mercury, and Cancer with intuition. Trying to show it, but it's acting like it don't. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, somebody, Gemini, somebody was definitely flattered about her. That's what I'm getting from this card. Somebody was definitely flattered about her. You got the third house, Venus and Gemini with flattery. And see how we got number 3 on it? Oh, wow. This person definitely could have been a fire sign. You got 10th house, Mars and Capricorn with authority. Or if they're not a fire sign, they could be a Capricorn. But you see the 3. Remember I was saying in video number 2 when that 3 of Cups. Oh yeah, yeah. When the Capricorn, when the Devil came out, the 3 of Cups came out under the 3 of Cups came out under the Devil card, right? So yeah, this person could be a Capricorn or they a fire sign. This was somebody that was like, she had some kind of connection with, and they was definitely fascinated with her. They had feelings for her. Yeah, whoever this person is, this could possibly be somebody she worked with, but it don't have to be. This could be somebody that she like passed by once before, or like I said with that influencer card, this could have been somebody that was that knew of her from her being on TV, like, because literally, like, these people that are news anchors, They have fan base. So yeah. What else do we need to see from this deck in regards to what happened to JODI HUISENTRUIT? You got third house, Jupiter and Gemini with bluff. So something about somebody, look, and she could have possibly didn't want to be in a relationship with this person or have an affair with this person because you got affair in the reverse. I wasn't expecting. They was not happy about it. This was just out here too. Second house, Venus and Taurus with romance. Anything else you want me to see from this deck? Again, everything about this reading is alleged. Something could be the truth, something could not be the truth. Everything could be the truth, everything could not be the truth. All right, but this is what the energy is, and this is what's coming out in the cards. All right, don't shoot the messenger, shoot yourself. Don't shoot the messenger, shoot yourself. Okay. All right, back to the reading. All right, so is there anything else from this deck in regards to what happened to JODI HUISENTRUIT? You got fourth house, Saturn in Cancer with Charity. All right, so I'm actually going to read off what these cards are saying tonight because I haven't been doing that. I finally got the book in here with me, but I have not been reading the what they say. We're going to get into a little detail, so let me hurry up before the time we done went by. Is there any other cards from this deck from the final and last time in regards that we need to see? You got 10th house, Jupiter and Capricorn with control that just fell out. You have first house, Sun in Aries with assertion. You have ninth house, Moon in Sagittarius with optimism. I see 9/11 with these cards. You got 10th house, first house, 9. I see 9/11. Yeah, you got 7th house, Venus with Venus in Libra with indecision. It's like if this is somebody she knew, this is somebody that wanted her to make a decision about them pertaining to a relationship, and she was not trying to do that because she probably was like in the prime of her career. Like she like, why I gotta be trying to decide if I want to be in a relationship with you when I want to, have my options open. Look, you got adaptability at the back of the deck. You got third house, Moon in Gemini with adaptability. Seventh house, Sun in Libra with harmony. But this person, they wanted her. This could definitely be somebody that they was loyal to her, or they felt like she was loyal to them, or something about another person could be significant because that's 12th house, Moon in Pisces with empathy. Anything else from this deck from the final and last time in regards to what happened to JODI HUISENTRUIT? Anything else to clarify the energy that's out here, or anything else that we have not seen? Anything else from this deck in regards, in regards to what happened to JODI HUISENTRUIT? We got fifth house. I seen that first before the other pile of cards that just fell out. We got fifth house, Venus and Leo with affair. Somebody wanted to have relations with her. Yeah, they wanted to. They wanted. It was something about a negotiation. Okay, so we're gonna just keep these ones, and we're gonna get to reading these because otherwise I'm gonna just keep trying to pull cards from this deck. But we got the seventh house Jupiter in Libra with negotiation. Now this could totally be the other way around. Maybe somebody maybe she wanted to have some type of relationship with somebody and they wasn't feeling it, or like I said in the beginning, I feel like somebody wanted a relationship with her, and she wasn't feeling it, and she wasn't with it, and they didn't like it, and that bluff card came out, and they said, you know, that type, that sick stuff that people be saying, or if I can't have you, nobody else can, type of stuff. Or this, like I said, this could be just some kind of like lunatic fan or somebody of that type of energy that was coached or planned or worked with somebody to, you know, okay. So again, everything's alleged. You got 12th house Sun in Pisces with vision. You got 9th house Venus in Sagittarius with flirtation. Maybe this somebody she could have been a little like, you know, what's that whole thing they be saying, you know, like playfully being flirty a little bit, but you're not really trying to like pursue anything. So this somebody definitely that I feel like they wasn't trying to hear no. Okay, basically they was not trying to hear no. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna try to read these off as quick as possible. All right, so we got this the book that go with the cards. All right, so we got the Sun. We got one card that's in Sun, that's in the 12th house, that came out first. All right, so 12th house, 12th, okay, not the 12th house. Sun occupations talks about leaders, those in public office and positions of responsibility and authority, actors, performers, goldsmiths, those in the money market. Sun affinities is Sunday, gold, yellow, sunflowers, lions, royalty, large mansions, palaces, rich clothing and furniture, the heart, blood circulation, gambling, and sports clubs. All right, so this is in the 12th house. So hold on a minute. All right, so Sun and Sun talks about fortune. Pisces talks about understanding, sympathy, and sacrifice. It says events, a sacrifice, a mystery or a confusion of imagination and reality, a chance to escape, a miracle, situations in which one loses the plot. Okay, I just thought I was literally thought I was recording. Okay, so I just read off what this card was. So I was getting that something about maybe there could be a scenario of like her planning her own disappearance or whatever. That's what I was kind of getting, cuz it says something about on there about a chance to escape. And it says situations in which one loses the plot. So if this wasn't a situation where she like planned her own disappearance, I feel like this could be somebody, because it also says a mystery or a confusion of imagination and reality. This somebody whoever connected to her, that either I don't know if this is how she was feeling or somebody was feeling like this towards her. They could have been confused about how their relationship was with her. Like they could have been confused, like feeling like they was literally in a relationship with her, and like I said, she wasn't feeling it. Like she wasn't. I feel like she could have been at the prime of her career, and she wasn't really like maybe looking to settle down or be serious with somebody, and somebody, they didn't want to take no for an answer. So that's what I'm getting from that card. But anyways, let's continue. All right, so Moon would be the next in the next suit or sign or like planet in the book to like read the cards. But so none of the cards is out here in Moon. The next would be Mercury, and I feel like we only got like one or two of them in Mercury. Okay, there go one. So we got one. We got the fourth house in Mercury, and okay, so that's it. Majority of these came out in Jupiter. All right, so that will be coming up after Venus, which is the next one. But we got um, fourth house Mercury in Cancer. Mercury talks about change. Cancer talks about let's see, we're gonna read it. Okay, we're gonna read it in a minute. Mercury occupations is mathematicians, erudite people, teachers, speakers, secretaries, journalists, editors, merchants, travelers, thieves. All right, Mercury affinities is Wednesday. Quicksilver, books, tickets, documents, the nervous system, hands, printing, the media, dogs, monkeys, talking birds, small vehicles. Let's go to the fourth house. All right, so the fourth house talks about Mercury talks about change. Cancer talks about nurturing attachment. All right, it says events, history or events in the past, a rival of old memories, or a visit from a long lost acquaintance, taking the advice of family or friends, studying in the home. This card came out under influencer. Again, influencer was talking about like trendsetter, online something. Let me see. Influencer was talking about trendsetter, content creator, follower, online influence. And then you and on here for that fourth house in Mercury with Cancer, that was talking about, you know, or a visit from a long lost acquaintance. That long lost acquaintance could have been somebody that was actually like watching, because it says follower, but this could have been somebody that was like watching her online, whether I feel like she knew them or not. But that's just my theory. All right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, next, so we got three of them in Venus. We got the second, fifth, and the ninth house. All right, Venus occupations talks about musicians, singers, botanists, gardeners, perfumers, beauty specialists, artists, sculptors, jewelers, fashion designers, and bankers. The musicians, the musician card was trying to come out. The Venus affinities, it says Friday, copper, bronze, useful but beautiful articles, cosmetics, perfumes, investments, antiques, jewelry, and art. All right, so the first one up is the second house. All right, second house, Venus and Taurus with romance. It says a love affair, a fortunate marriage, living happily in comfort, gaining through a love relationship, a windfall or gift from someone close. So I'm definitely feeling like somebody, I don't know if this could be possibly somebody she worked with, because that card is under employee. It could be possibly someone, like I said, that wanted to have, or she did, or maybe she wanted to stop it, or they wanted to stop it. I don't know, but it do say something about a love affair. And then look, we got this that's out here. That was the next one. This the fifth house. So let's see. Okay, so this is the fifth house, Venus. This is the fifth house, Venus and Leo with affair. Again, remember the first card that came out under coach and volunteer was the sun card, all right? So fifth house, it says a deep, dramatic love affair, a showy lifestyle, excessive luxury and extravagance, show business. So, like I'm saying, either somebody wanted to have a relationship with her or vice versa. And I kind of feeling like somebody didn't want to get cut off or something, or somebody didn't want to get exposed, or something was like going too far, something like that. That's what I'm getting. But let's go on to the ninth house. Hold on. All right, now we have the ninth house, Venus in Sagittarius. Again, that's another fire sign. You had Leo and Sagittarius energy that came out in Venus. Okay, this says a foreign lover or holiday romance that blossoms, a marriage abroad, a light-hearted flirtation just for the adventure. So this person, this person could have been a foreigner or somebody that wasn't like originally an American? Or maybe this could be about her. I don't know. Or this could be vice versa. This could be. This definitely with them three cards coming out. You got the romance, affair, and you got flirtation. There was something going on at that job, or I don't know if it was on the job, outside the job. It was something. Something. Somebody done did. Somebody went too far with something. I'm definitely getting that. Hold on. Okay, so I'm noticing that none of the cards came out from Mars energy or Moon energy. Nothing came out from Moon or Mars energy. So something about those two suits from this book could be significant. Um, but we're gonna go on to the last one. I believe is actually we got two more, so we got to see if it's any in Jupiter, which a whole bunch of them came out in Jupiter. So let's read the occupations. Jupiter occupations is counselors, priests, judges, lawyers, bankers, governors, publishers, rich people. Jupiter affinities is Thursday, tin, brass, topaz, crystals, religion, religion, a thesis, arteries, the liver, head, good fortune, fame, domestic animals, tigers, children, cheats, which is spelled Cheats. A thesis. Let's look that up real quick. Hold on. No freaking lie, y'all. Or whoever watched this video. It's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning. It's Monday, April 7th. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. I literally just watched a video on YouTube because YouTube is my new little like cable channels. But anyways, this is a side note. I had literally just watched a video like a few hours ago, and the person video that I was watching, they was talking about somebody who does not believe in God, because I never really paid attention to it. But yeah, a thesis. A thesis, when I just googled it, it says a thesis is someone who does not believe in the existence of a God or gods. Atheism is the rejection of religious beliefs. All right. Definition: it says a person who does not believe in a god or gods. Beliefs is denies the existence of God or gods. All right. So I just because that's under Jupiter as the Jupiter affinities. So a thesis is connect is it's an affinity to Jupiter. Okay. All right. Again, I said a lot of them came out in Jupiter. So let me or a few of them. Hold on. Okay, so we have the third, the seventh, and the ninth house that came out in Jupiter. Okay, so let's go ahead to the third house, which is bluff. All right, so this probably might be my longest video, or I might do a video for uh but Jupiter talks about gain. Gemini talks about mental awareness. We got a situation in which one has to impress others with knowledge, discussions about business or legal affairs, a lecture or talk to a group or society. All right, so now let's go to the seventh house, Jupiter in Libra. So we got Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius in Jupiter. All right, Jupiter is to gain something. Libra is a sense of justice and beauty. We got learning a language of a specific project, taking the chair at a meeting, being spokesperson for someone unjustly accused, negotiating a business deal, marriage guidance. So whoever this other person, I don't know if she was engaged or anything, or a fiance, but definitely something with this energy could have something to do with somebody possibly being engaged and or married around the time of when she disappeared, if they are somehow connected to her disappearance. All right, and the last one that came out was the ninth house, Jupiter in Sagittarius. All right, and that is saying, all right, it says planning a grand tour or planning a grand tour or world trip, being completely immersed in a new philosophy or religion, conversion, the need to persuade others of a philosophy. And I feel like this card could be where they're coming from with that a thesis, uh, with a thesis, excuse me, being an affinity to Jupiter. So this could be that card that's connected to that. That's what I'm feeling like, because I'm not about to read all the other part of this card, because you know they got like a whole page and everything for each one of them. But I just read what the meanings are. It does say that this card appears in a reading with it when, okay, say that again. It says this card appears in a reading. It will raise a matter of principle or life philosophy that is particularly related to the question. All right, so that was that for that. Hold on. All right, so one card came out in Saturn, but it was in the fourth house. Fourth house Saturn with Cancer. Saturn occupations talks about hotelers, bartenders, bricklayers, laborers, magicians, secretaries, shopkeepers, miners, and gardeners. Saturn affinities talks about Saturday, lead, jet, black, the bones, teeth, knees, beetles, nocturnal birds, crows, crocodiles, goats, farming, rubbish, grandfathers, narcotics, old buildings, and prisons. Again, that was in the fourth house. Fourth house is talking about charity. You got Cancer. Cancer talks about um, Saturn talks about ambition. Cancer talks about nurturing attachment. This is somebody. Okay, so what else came out in Cancer? Something else came out in Cancer, didn't it? I believe it was that intuition card. But it says work for a charity or institution, a responsible post in which one is rewarded for good works, rewards for social work, foster parent, foster parenting. So maybe she wanted to be, she could have been somebody that I want to say donated to charity, or something about donating, or like wanting to adopt or something like that. I'm getting that from that card. But that also did come, okay, yeah, so it was that card. It was the fourth house Mercury in Cancer with intuition. Or if that's not the case with her, somebody could be like a Cancer, again, like I said, that could be connected to this energy surrounding her disappearance. So the signs that was out here, you got Sagittarius, you got Leo, you got Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, and yeah, that's all the major signs. The signs that came out in the tarot was Leo, which is the sun card, or I could say I'm gonna say a fire sign or a Leo, and then you have this Aquarius, which is star energy, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so yeah, okay. So next, hold on, I'm gonna use. Okay, so I pick up the deck to do, to ask the question where her remains could be at. We got Secret at the back of the deck. All right, so let's see. Where where is JODI Huisentrut? Where is JODI Huisentrut? We got Missing that just came out. We got Burial, so she could be buried somewhere. Cover Up, Accomplice at the back of the deck. Where 2025, where is JODI Huisentrut? Where is JODI Huisentrut? 2025, where could she be found at? JODI Huisentrut. We got Secret. Somebody's definitely, didn't I just show y'all that before when I started? We got that at the back of the deck, followed by Party and Justice, followed by Fire. Oh, that's not good. Where 2025, where is JODI HUISENTRUIT? Where is where her remains could be found? Where is JODI HUISENTRUIT? Ooh, I just seen Love about to come out. We got Abuse and Neglect. Remember I told you that Eight of Swords was giving me, because the Eight of Swords equals or means weeks or autumn. So I feel like there could be something where she could have been kept for like a minute, like a while. We also have these cards that just came out, but I don't know what this has to do with it. We got Lies, Eyed, and a set in that. So we got both of these that came out. But back of the deck you have Surveillance. But let's see what happened. Where can JODI HUISENTRUIT, where can her remains be found? Could we get, oh wow, we got Mind Control coming out in the reverse, and we also have Celebrity coming out in the reverse. Do I got the deck upside down? Hold on, y'all. Alright, so I wanted to turn all the cards around. Is there anything else from this deck in regards to where JODI HUISENTRUIT, where her remains could be found? Where can her remains be found? Alright, so we just had Social Media that came out. We got Gift. And we also have Water. Back of the deck we have that again, followed by, and what's behind that? Okay, so let's clarify Water, or let's clarify Missing and Water. Clarify Missing and Water. That just fell out. What else to clarify? Missing, Hidden, and Water in regards to JODI HUISENTRUIT. Clarify Missing, Hidden, and Water in regards to JODI HUISENTRUIT. We got that. We got Power Supply. That. What's at the top of the deck? We got that. So I don't know if I don't want to say it, but you know, I feel like people could be, and I feel like this is really just really wrong with people if people are doing that, disregarding people like that, because that's not their place to do that. So hopefully, God willing, they will be able to find remains for her soon. But let's see, let's try to clarify this again. Missing, Hidden, and Water in regards to JODI HUISENTRUIT. Where could her remains be found? We got Legal Proceedings. So there's something about legal proceedings. We got Travel that came out in reverse. We got that at the back of the deck with Inside, Aliens, and Wed and Marriage. Top of the deck we got Outer Space. We got Read. We got Couple, Jealousy, and we got desert. Okay, final and last time. Anything else that we need to see from this deck in regards to clarify coach and volunteer in regards to JODI HUISENTRUIT. Clarify coach and volunteer in regards to, whoa. You got outer space that just flew out. The other two cards that flew out over here. You got, oh, it's three of them. You got boat, family, and that. And that came out that with it too. So those is clarifying coach and volunteer. Is there anything from this deck to clarify employee in regards to JODI HUISENTRUIT? Anything from this deck to clarify employee in regards to JODI HUISENTRUIT? All right, sorry about that. We had road that came out to clarify employee. You got natural disaster and oh wow, that came out faced in towards female. Behind female, you got alive and you got cover up, and then you have that. Anything else to clarify road in regards to employee when it comes to Josie HUISENTRUIT or JODI? We got jealousy. And there go that at the back of the deck again. Oh, I'm telling you, it's something about this is significant. Maybe this is part of the reason as to why that whole thing where they talk about they got sealed documents or something. Because it had to be. I don't know what I'm getting, but it's a lot of that energy coming out in these cards. What else to clarify road and jealousy with this employee in regards to JODI HUISENTRUIT? Anything else for the final and last time from this deck? You got home, fraud, and cover up. They also came out with employee. Back of the deck, you got organized crime with neighborhood, imprisonment, justice, love. Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like this is somebody she could possibly know, but this don't have to be. Again, everything about this reading is alleged. Something could be the truth, something could not be the truth. Everything could be the truth, everything could not be the truth. All right, but this is what's coming out. This is the energy that's coming out in the cards. All right, don't shoot the messenger, shoot yourself. Don't shoot the messenger, shoot yourself. All right, so let me pause. Let me get my oracle deck and see what we could get out of there. Y'all, I'm trying to get the, oh shoot, it was just 1:19 on the clock. I was trying to show y'all that, but yeah, I was trying to show y'all that's what was on the, it just turned to it just changed to I said turn, it just changed to 1:20 in the morning. I was just trying to show y'all. I've been seeing that 911 and all that, excuse me, a couple times tonight. So I don't know what's that about, but let me grab this basket. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna close this reading out with my oracle deck. All right, so yeah, let's see. Is there anything in particular that we need to see in regards to where is JODI HUISENTRUIT from my oracle deck, my basket? We got trying to get quick money. We got um incubus energy. We got will never have a change. We got will never take a leap of faith. Says we'll never have courage to take a leap of faith. We got keep it 100%. We got grandparent. So what is the significance about a grandparent? Didn't that come out? I just put some cards back over here, but didn't that, what's the card? Hold on. Yeah, here go the grandparent again. So I don't know who that is connected to this energy, but I don't know if they got something to do with it. I don't know if this is her family connection or they know something. I don't know, but hold on a minute. So maybe she just acknowledging that somebody is a grandparent or something about a grandparent. Okay, so I see mockery. So I'm pulling out whatever cards that my eyes visually I see, unless I'm picking them out the deck. I see Missouri. All right. I see did I show that? I said I seen Missouri. All right, we got passed away, friend, family, left behind, financial gain. I see dating potential. I see, hold on, let me grab these cards I see over here. Hold on, because I can't like move like I want to. Hold on. Okay, the cards that I was seeing, my eyes was getting drawn to, I seen Pluto. Pluto talks about transformation, regeneration, psychology, renewal, uncovering power, personal evolution, the unseen. We got correction facility. We got integrity that I saw. And behind that was sell out of their soul. All right. I do also see the justice card in the revert, or no, excuse me, it's in the upright. My bad. So the justice card came out in the upright. It says responsibility, detached, decision making, cause and effect, logic, balance, natural law, karma, integrity, truth, wisdom, legal matters. So confirmation, clarification with the legal matters, integrity done came out. Y'all just seen that. Yeah, I see true right now. I put my hand in the basket. I see true. So something is true. All right. What else from this oracle basket in regards to JODI Huisentruit in regards to her going missing? We got exploitation coming out. Um. Wow. I see abuse of position and power. I see behind that you got someone you don't know. We got gossip in the city. I also see I see bones in the closet. I see feelings reversed, and I see worse. Behind that is all right. Where else? What else we need to see in regards to where is JODI Huisentruit? Where can her remains be found? Oh, not somebody wanting me to. I see Chevy. We got Lucky. We got statistic. What else we need to see in regards to where is can JODI Huisentruit's remains be found? We got lower class coming out. What else? Anything else I see? Something about a disagreement and a religious leader. What else in regards to where she could be, where JODI Huisentruit could be from? We got what's done in the dark will always come to the light. We got the lovers in the reverse. The lovers in the reverse talks about infatuation, lust, jealousy, unfaithfulness, argument, separation or divorce, disharmony, the loss to self, codependency, giving power away. We got competition with self. I'm telling you, I feel like I didn't even get to see, because I don't be necessarily yeah, something could have been a a forced interaction, or somebody was forcing her to try to do something. Because I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Ooh, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. But we got Rose. That if it come back to me, I'll say it. We got Rose. Rose represents love, passion, romance, beauty, discretion, elegance, luxury, sensuality. Excuse me, spiritual enlightenment. Okay, it's trying to come to me, but we got probable cause. These all came out in my hands together. We got the universe has your back and front. We got not telling you everything. We got not telling you everything. We got female. We got record label. We got viewed as an unhealthy parent in some views. And then behind that we got yes. So I don't know who that is, but we're gonna get I see open relationship and I see opposite attracts. We got open relationship. We got opposites attract. We got you got the right one behind that, and then we got willing to surrender to divine. Okay. Anything else in regards to where JODI Huisentruit can be found? Okay, in my hand I got I'm the man in the relationship. We got misinformation. We got true firm believer. We also have been around the blocks a few times. That fell before I could put it up to the camera. Anything else from this basket for the final and last time in regards to what happened or where is JODI Huisentruit? What happened to JODI Huisentruit? I see this get free out of jail card. You got going to move into a new space of your desire and bigger. We got something could resonate. We got scarce. Scarce is connected with God or the gods and or dedicated to the religious purpose and so deserving veneration. Remember in the beginning or when I was reading off the other cards, one of the Jupiter affinity had a thesis, and a thesis talks about someone that don't believe in God or something. So I don't know. For this card that came out, I don't know if it was her that felt like that or somebody that whoever this person or people that has something to do with her going missing. You got running away from their true feelings. So I don't know if somebody felt like she was doing that or vice versa. We got giving hush money. I also see something about a clinical research center. All right. And then behind that, just now I see is peeping Tom. Peeping Tom or Sue. All right. Platonic. Yeah, I think she wanted to keep something platonic with somebody. I just saw that right up close. Yeah, but somebody was low-key obsessed with her. I see that too. Somebody was obsessed with her. I don't necessarily feel like this could have been her doing this to somebody, but maybe that could be the case. But I really feel like this could have been somebody being obsessed with her. What's this says? I'm willing to do whatever it needs to do in excuse me, it says I'm willing to do whatever is needed to do in another to get where I'm trying to go, and that's up. All right, anything else for the final and last time in regards to what or where is or what happened to Jodi Huisentruit? Anything else? We got Winter Storm. We got the Three of Swords in the reverse. That talks about anxiety, self-pity, disorder, confusion, alienation, not accepting loss, a need to heal, stuck in grief or sadness. I also see doctor. I see boat cruise. Something about a copycat and a letter. And I do see a dark high priestess. Okay, we're gonna take all of those. Oh, and I see something about a child too. Not looking for love. Yeah, I feel like that was her. Like, didn't I say that in like video number 1 that I recorded? I don't think copycat. I don't think she was like looking for a relationship. Whatever this was, I don't feel like she was looking for a relationship. This might have somebody that wanted a relationship and she didn't want one. We got a high profile lawyer. We got open up a can of worms, and we got you're not crazy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and yeah, and I did say I seen child. So I don't know. I can't really say that I'm getting anything else right now. I see a couple cards, but I don't know if they really significance. I do see retribution. Retribution is punishment imposed as on a convicted criminal for purposes of repayment or revenge for the wrong committed. So that was kind of sticking out, but I don't know if this is really significant, but it may or may not be significant. All right, so this is going to be the end of this video for right here. All right, this will get uploaded, but I will make it public on, I'm gonna switch it out with the other one, the other worldly reading that I did. So this all will be put public for April 9th, and I'm gonna upload it right now. So this has what, 3 parts to it or 4? So this has like at least 3 parts, I believe, or it's 4 parts. All right, so these all will get uploaded on the 9th. All right, yeah, and this is the energy of what came out in regards to what happened and where is Jodi Huisentruit. I feel like I'm gonna let these be uploaded and viewed or whatever, and then if need be, in the coming future, if needed, I will do another video or whatever. Because it's been so many ways that my energy has been getting pulled to do readings, and this is still being done during the week of my break because I did lose my fur baby on the 8th. All right, but I am still recording. I'm just not making the videos public to view until after the 9th. But yeah, this will be the end of this reading. All right, this has 1 to 3 videos or 4 videos in regards to Jodi Huisentruit. All right, and oh yeah, how do you pronounce, what is her last name? Let's see if I can find that real quick. Hold on. Okay, so her last name, it says the surname Huisentruit, if that's how you pronounce it, has its roots in the Netherlands with historical origins tracing back to the Dutch language. The name is believed to derive from a combination of elements that may relate to geographical features or occupations, possibly indicating a connection to a specific location or a profession associated with land. Oh, okay. So her name is roots in the Netherlands. All right. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this reading right here for Jodi Huisentruit. All right. Who was a news TV anchor who disappeared in 1995 of June on June 27th, 1995. If you would like to subscribe, like, comment, share, subscribe, if you plan on feel like you're going to be a loyal supporter and watch the videos from beginning to end. All right. And like the video so that, you know, people can like it, that it will get put out there for other people who wants to like the video and watch the video. Excuse me, if they're going to watch the video, or if you're going to watch the video from beginning to end. All right. So yeah, this will get added to the worldly readings playlist, and I will see you later, and I'll see you when I decide to do my next video.